Hello guys, and welcome to another video of Kotlin for Beginners playlist. In today's video, we're going to talk about arithmetic operations in Kotlin. So to start with, I have these two new variables. I'm going to make more variables to hold the result of the operations that we're going to make on these variables. So the first one is going to be called addition, bx plus y. So this is how you add a number to another. The second one is going to be subtraction, x minus operator with the y, and here you're going to have multiplication, x times y, and the last one is going to be division. So about division equal to x divided by y. Now let's print these values here. First one's addition, Ctrl D to duplicate the line, subtraction, Ctrl D, multiplication, Ctrl D, and we have division. Let's print the result and see the answer. Here it goes. Now let's talk about Kotlin standard library. So in Kotlin standard library, we have a lot of functions that will make this or these operations more readable. So you could either use the operator here for your arithmetic operations, or you could use a function. So for plus or for addition, we have the plus function, plus 10x plus y, and we have 10 minus y, and we have here times, and for division we have div, like so. Now to print these, we're going to have the same answers. I have almost forgot to talk about the modulus operator, which finds you the remainder of the division of two numbers. So let's learn about it. Println x modulus 4. So we're going to find the remainder of this division, x modulus y. Yes, now let's run the program and find out the answer, which is 2. And if math is not your cup of tea, there's a manual way to find the answer. So you're going to subtract 4 from 10 until you reach an unsigned value or a minus value. So 10 minus 4 is going to be 6, and 6 minus 4 is going to be 2. Now let's do it once again. So 2 minus 4 is going to be an unsigned value, which is minus 2. So I'm going to do this line here. So the remainder is 2. Now let's have another example with other operators. So say that you're programming an application that calculates the number of attendees for some occasion, and during this event the number of attendees might change. I notice here that we have made this variable with the var keyword, as we're going to make it changeable or mutable. Now say that 6 people have left the event, so let's reassign the value. Attendees count is equal to attendees count minus 6. So the answer is clearly 14. But see here that the IDE gives us a warning telling you that there's a more convenient way of doing this. So whenever you're assigning a variable to itself with some basic operation, you can even make it more shorter and simpler. So the steps for doing this is you can assign the variable to the value along with the sign that represents the operation that we wish to make. So here we're going to make minus 4 subtraction operation, and once we run the program, the answer is going to be 14. So the equal sign here is called assignment operator, and this kind is another kind for assignment operator. We also have plus here, so this is another kind, and division for another kind of assignment operator, and the remainder of the modulus operator. And if your variables count is going to be only changed by one value, and you were too lazy to do all this long code just to decrease it or increase it by 1, there's a shortcut to do this. This shortcut is called decrement operator or increment operator for decreasing and increasing the value respectively. So to decrease it by 1, you're just going to only have 2 minus signs here, and to increase it by 1, you have 2 plus signs here, and this is going to make it more easier. The next thing we are discussing is the plus sign or the plus operator with strings. So we have a couple of variables here: pronoun, preposition, pronoun, adverb, and two verbs. And we wish to form a sentence. So for convenience here, I'm just going to have a variable called space, which is equal to an empty space. Now let's form our sentence. So val sentence is going to equal to sentence, I missed an N here, is equal to, with Kotlin, I can code faster. So this is our sentence. So we're going to use the preposition with plus space plus Kotlin. So the noun plus space plus the pronoun. So I, pronoun plus space plus the verb. So I can code, I can verb 2 plus space plus verb 1 code plus space, then plus the adverb. Now let's print our sentence. Run the program, and here is our sentence. With Kotlin, I can code faster. We have learned about using the assignment operators with basic data types like integers, but with collection data types like mutable list here, assignment operators can come very handy. So far, we have seen how to add values and remove values from the list. So for adding, we could use square, brackets, or the add function. And similarly, for removing, we could use the remove function. So with the mutable list, we could only use two assignment operators, the plus equals or the minus equals. Now to verify that we have added and we have removed values from the list, we're going to have a couple of print statements here to print the list size. So have size before adding groceries dot size. Now let's add some values. So I'm gonna add groceries plus equal x, for example. Let's add another thing, groceries plus equals dairies, maybe some drinks and cereals. Now let's print the size of the list after adding. And here I'm going to remove some values. So plus minus equals, say drinks equals, and maybe cereals. So in the first print statement, this must print 0, and here must print 4, and the last one must print 2 after removing. Let's print the program and verify our output. 0, 4, and 2. So that's it for today's video.